All right. Yo, yo, yo. What is going on, my fellow cloners? And your intro now, Lieutenant.
Hey guys, Lieutenant Curious here today.
All right. So this is the third or fourth NovaLUG live stream. I'm not exactly sure which one. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be starting off by taking apart Clee 5, which has already been uploaded. If you've not seen it, make sure you go check it out. It is on my channel. It's the finale. And Lieutenant Curious.
I will also be taking apart a mini mock. You guys have not seen it yet. Excuse me. It'll be coming out on Monday, so stay tuned for that. And I will not be showing much of it because I kind of want it to be a surprise for what happens in it. So what I will be doing mainly is if you guys would like to comment off to the side or down below what you want me to build during the live stream. I'm not saying like a mini mock, but like anything. Maybe if you want me to build a rock structure because you want to learn how to build a rock structure, I can do that. Just whatever you want, because I'm not going to be showing the mini mock very much because I kind of want that to be a secret.
Alrighty then. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or like suggestions or any of that, you know to comment them down below or off to the side, depending on what device you are on. In the live group chat, we will be answering questions periodically throughout the night or whatever time it is for you. We love answering questions, so if you have a question, even if you think it's dumb, you can ask it. We won't judge. So, after this, I think I might work on some Rat Attack because I haven't touched that in forever.
Yeah.
Forever as in like a few months.
We already have a comment. Ashton Blue says, "Sup? Welcome."
How's it going? And I gotta open my this up so I can get to the chat. Awesome. So there is that. Oh, it's not working. All right, there we go. Hopefully, unlike last time, there isn't sirens and stuff going off.
There's actually a train going by my house, though, so that's great.
I cannot hear it yet. So that
it's not very loud, but I can definitely hear it. I don't think they can, but
you always hate it when stuff like that goes by, like trains or something. I thought trains couldn't blow. I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what the right verb for it is, but like toot their horn or something like that. I thought it was like illegal. All right. Did you see the new Star Wars Rogue One trailer?
No, I did not.
Oh, it's pretty good. There's a new species that's in it that I kind of want to know what it is. They have like this weird mask. It looks quite interesting.
I mean, one thing is to find out what it is. The other thing is, are they going to be releasing it in Lego?
Hopefully later down the line they will, because I don't want to build them like I did with the Kalish. I mean, I have no problem with building them. I think it'd be cool to have an official Lego one.
In my opinion, I actually kind of like making my own custom species. The only problem with that is when I have to compromise something, like when you had to get those masks, that wasn't pieces you already had. We had to buy them. You had to buy them. It's not the same.
It's always nice when you have your own parts to do it.
Yeah, and there are a lot of species in Star Wars that have like really weird shaped body, and especially heads, and you can't really come up with that with just regular Lego heads that are laying around. So.
Remember that one you showed me that was just like all eyes? Like the entire head was like 18 different eyeballs or something like that.
I do not remember that. No.
You don't?
No.
I remember like we were talking about how you would make it in Lego.
Oh, I said I wanted to. I never did.
Like no, not like we want to. Like how to.
Oh.
Like, I would have no idea how to do that. I'm waiting for them to come out with Lego Zuckus, the Bounty Hunter Zuckus in Lego.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's my favorite bounty hunter.
Oh, got another comment. Ashton Blue said, "What's your favorite Star Wars species?" Wow, good question.
Wait, what?
He said, "What's your favorite Star Wars species?"
Ooh, that's okay. This is actually a good question and a very difficult question. Let's see. In Lego, I like the Wookiees in Lego, but that's not my favorite species. What is my favorite species? I have no idea. You have any idea what yours would be?
I know I have one, but I honestly cannot remember it. There's a few. I wouldn't say I have one favorite.
I do like Biff. Like the Biff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nope, I know what mine is.
What is it?
The Ishitib.
Mm.
Mine is the Ishitib. They're the home species. Wow. They're the species that inhabits Tabrin. Also in Star Wars Battlefront, which is
one of mine that I'm remembering right now. I'm not really remembering the others. I know that you don't like it.
yeah. What is it?
Iktachi.
Oh yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I like them. That's why I used them in Adamar.
I don't know where I put my Iktachi. However we say it.
Mm-hmm.
Thought he was in this bag of my Jedi that I have, but he's not.
And I read on Wikipedia that there were like 10 main species that like were the most relevant, you could say, in the Rebel Alliance. So like humans were obviously one.
Ishitib was in the Rebel Alliance.
Mm-hmm. But I'm saying like the top. There was like on the Wikipedia thing for the Rebel Alliance, it had for Legends games. They didn't have anything for it. It had a list of the top 10 most. I don't know how to say it. Like most seen species.
All right,
During
most
the war.
common species.
And
The Rebel Alliance.
Iktachi was one of them. What were you saying?
Most common species.
Sorry, there was an Is
that what you're trying to say?
Well, yeah, most commonly
Seen.
Yeah.
What are some of
Iktachi was
what?
top one. Sorry, it's really bad echo.
What is some of your guys' favorite Star Wars species? Comment them down below if you're watching this later in the live chat. If you're watching it now, we'd be glad to know. I think I don't even know what I was gonna say there. Some of my friends have like the strangest species as their favorite. I mean, I don't have much to say. I mean, mine is an Ishi Tib.
And mine's Itachi, but yeah, well, I don't know if that's my favorite, but it's up there.
All right. Oh. There we go. So, what I hate about taking apart larger mocks is the plates.
About what?
It's taking apart the plates.
Mm-hmm.
Ashton Blue said his is probably the Wookiees or the Celestians. I have one of my favorite minifigs is Ted Num, the Celestian. So I will agree, Celestians are pretty cool. Oh my god. Tip for you guys, if you guys want to start building some trees and you want your some taller trees and you want them to be more stable, add some Technic crosshair pins in there to strengthen up. That's if you're using these 2x2 cylindrical pieces. Makes it more stable at the base. Not everywhere, just the base.
It's literally killing me inside to tear this mini mock apart. I have never built I mean, it blows away all other terrains that I've ever done. And that's what I said about my most recent Sereno. This tops that as well. Those two are very close. My rankings. They probably don't know what we're talking about by rankings.
No, they don't.
If you want to explain that.
So basically, me and Lieutenant Curious have this shared spreadsheet, Google Spreadsheets or Microsoft Excel, whichever term you prefer. And basically, we have each mini mock that we built and each mock that we built, and we have all the stats of like how well the video did, how well we thought it did, what our favorite of each other's are, and basically we base it off that. So like my number one favorite mock I've built was my Iraq one I just built. So that's the top of my list. And the bottom of my list would be my Ren versus Ray mini mock. So any mini mock we build will go in a certain ranking in there. And that's basically what we'll base our mini mocks off of. Like, oh, can we do better than this? And if we can we do better than this one? And so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So you can continue.
Like for example, like you said, did you say your worst mini mock
Is Ren versus Ray.
Okay. And for me, my worst would be Epicent Depocus on Camille.
God, I will focus it.
It was a 10 by 12 mini mock. Perfect size, just wonderful. And as my top, my favorite mini mock that you guys have seen would have to be either Balasar, which was my most recent mini mock, or the most recent Sereno episode. And what would be your favorite? What would be your favorite competition studios?
On my rankings?
Yeah.
First place I know is the second Battle of Fallujah, and I think second is Florum, or Amethia Prime,
I see.
which both of those you can go view on my channel if you would like. I would start off with the best, in my opinion, is the Iraq one, the one that came out, I think, 1 week or 2 weeks ago, and then just go on down the. I was gonna say go on down the list, but you guys don't have the list. Just don't watch my Ray versus Ren mini mock.
Or I'm thinking of a couple others. Fex.
Oh,
that
Fex
was
is terrible.
suggested by me, so you can blame me for that. And do not go watch Focus City. I mean, yes,
Awesome.
I'd like some more views on it. It did do pretty well in views. I don't know how, but don't watch it, please. I'm begging you.
You don't
want to
watch
be this.
his Coruscant 1 mock.
That'll be my second to least favorite.
Man, that one was brutal. So bad.
Yeah. All right. So what I am showing here on this 16 by 16 base plate is one of the 2 Jedi that was featured in the mini mock that I'm tearing apart right now. And if you guys haven't heard yet, I'm not going to be tearing this apart because to be a surprise when it is released on Monday. And I will put another minifigure down right here that was also in it. Alrighty.
Ash and Blue said, I know what videos I'm going to watch later. Just be prepared. If you're going to watch the bad ones, be prepared for the... you just don't. Those, I would say, would be our learning mocks. Because without those mocks, our mocks wouldn't be as good as they are now.
Exactly.
So as much as we hate them, we also have to like them.
Well, we don't have to like them, but we can appreciate them.
Yeah, that's the word.
That's a better word for it. I don't like Focus City. I don't like Coruscant 1, but I appreciate how they helped me improve other ones to make amazing mini mocks like this one you see before you. Ta-da!
For you.
So I do apologize, but like I said, I would like to keep it a secret, but this is what I will show you guys is one of the Jedi that was featured in it, which is a custom Jedi. And yes, that's right, Lieutenant Curious himself.
Oh,
I actually will make... Oh, sorry, what were you going to say?
No, you go.
All right. I will make a quick shout out to Jack's Lego Customs. He has a YouTube and an Instagram, and I personally asked him to make a custom minifigure and ship it to me. That minifigure happens to be Lieutenant Curious, and I was overwhelmingly surprised with how detailed the minifigure is, and that's why I've used him quite a few times already, including this mini mock, and so yeah, I really appreciate it. So yeah.
I might have to hit him up later. I have a idea for the far future when I have money. Once I get a job. All right. Oh my god, I keep dropping everything. It's getting a little annoying. All right. Oh, so wait, did I see you in the hallway when that guy was in? Well, when we had that lockdown. Was it that day or was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you told me.
Yeah.
You told me.
I wouldn't say that on online.
I don't remember what you said.
So, just for some info for you guys, there was it was unclear if it was one guy or three guys with rifles or other firearms who was just rolling around our school after they robbed a bank. So our school flipped out, and we had to sit down underneath tables. Well, at least my class did, and hide in the dark for like a half hour.
And I had to stay in a classroom with my least favorite teacher because of his monotone and supreme amount of boringness. So instead of being able to leave the class, I had to sit there longer and listen to more of his lecture while wanting to speak. What?
I know who teacher. I know what teacher.
Oh,
SAT prep.
Yep. I will tell you guys, if you ever have the chance, I didn't even have the choice. My mom signed me up for it. I didn't even have the choice to. But if you ever have to make a decision to take a class called SAT prep,
this is for people in the United States.
In the United States. Do not hesitate to say no to taking a class called SAT prep or ACT prep.
I'm not in it, but I've only heard some pretty bad things about it. From multiple people.
Who else have you heard horrible things about it?
Nick. That's about it. Heated Production says, hey, what's up, Heated?
How's it going?
Glad to have you. And for those who are just joining, make sure, if you have a question, make sure you add it in the comment section below, or if you're watching it live in the live chat, we'll be happy to answer most questions. All right. This looks pretty plain now. This trench still looks amazing. Alrighty. I don't know where I got these pieces from. So I'm gonna put them here. Alrighty. Slendy Slayer said, I'm back. Well, welcome back, Slendy Slayer. And he did ask, what are you building? Well, we are actually both taking apart our most recent mini-mock/mocks. I'm taking apart
That's correct.
Kali 5, and Lieutenant is taking apart
Galantos. And I will not give away the title of what it's going to be called. Blank on Galantos is all you're going to get. But be sure to stay tuned for it. We made the whole video, and I would say it's the best mini-mock I've made and probably the best video. So be sure to stay tuned for it. If you guys are into terrain, I would definitely watch it because I blew myself away by the color scheme, like I said on Instagram, of the terrain.
He said cool. Oh boy. There we go. All right. I didn't have like any light bluish gray tiles like a few days ago, and now that's like all I have.
What do you mean?
Like I've used up all my light bluish gray tiles because most of them are on Red Attack, and now I just have so many that I don't even know what to do with them. So I'm just going to put them off to the side. There we go. All right. Slendy Slayer said, will there be another NovaLUG collaboration soon? And where will it take place on? All right, so basically what's going to be happening for NovaLUG is, as of right now, there is not going to be, well, there obviously will be more collaborations, but right now we are going to be focused on trying to find a few other people to recruit for NovaLUG. And if you guys want to figure out how to get into NovaLUG, you guys can go check out my video on my channel. It's like a very special announcement or something like that. And it'll give you the rules and requirements in order to get into NovaLUG. And so basically what we're trying to do is we're going to be recruiting. And once we get a little bit more, like a few more people, then we're going to start our next collaboration. So it can be bigger and better than this one. And if you guys have any idea for what the next collaboration story could be, you guys can leave them down in the comment section below or in the live group chat. We'll be happy to take suggestions. Nothing first order though, not yet. Because people are still doing first order, and then the Star Wars movies coming out.
Mm-hmm. And we are about to, this end of 2016, start of 2017, we will be seeing a lot, and I mean a lot, of mocks on the planet of, you guessed it, Scarab.
And Jeddah.
I don't know about Jeddah, though. What is the terrain of that planet?
It's that like snowy desert planet that you saw in the remember the first first Star Wars Rogue One trailer? It showed the kind of like Grand Canyon looking planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Jeddah.
Is that the same planet where there's that starfighter chase through the chasms?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping that would be another planet because it kind of reminded me of Siskine.
See, they said that there's going to be 2 new planets, but if you watch the newest trailer, there's 3 planets. Or if you watch all the trailers, there's a total of 3 different planets. So 2 are new, and I wonder what the next one's going to be.
Are they going to bring back a planet? If it's Tatooine, and there's already a new desert planet in it, I'm going to walk out of the movie.
Tatooine's been featured too much. No, I don't think it's Tatooine, no. So I think we're safe.
If it's Naboo, what are some other planets that we see all the freaking time?
See, Naboo, Tatooine,
Coruscant. I would be kind of irritated to see Coruscant because I don't know. Well, it is in a different time period, but we saw it a lot in the prequels. So I don't know if I would want to see that all that much. Maybe a little bit, kind of like how they showed those planets in episode 7 before they got exploded.
Hazy
They
and
just
Prime.
that. I would be fine with that, but not like full out scenes and stuff on Coruscant.
See, I think it'd be cool if they visited a planet that they mentioned in like they mentioned Brental in episode 5. So it'd be cool if they would actually like visit a planet that they mentioned in like a movie that we haven't seen
Brenta.
in the outtakes. No, it was Ord Mantell. Never mind.
Okay. And one other planet I've done a mini mock on, Ancyon, was mentioned. I mean, it's not that interesting of a planet, but it's still a planet. And it would be cool for them to go to it.
Boss Pity. That's not very interesting. Never mind.
What was another one? Well, Corellia, I don't need to see that.
No one wants to see that.
I've seen it enough long ago. I don't need to see it in a movie. You know what? That is a possibility, though.
Yeah. Actually, so if Disney doesn't beat Disney, and
They will be.
in Han Solo's like backstory, he was born on Corellia, and they're coming out with a Han Solo movie in 2019 or 2020. So if they stick with where he was born, we will be seeing Corellia in the Han Solo movie.
Mm.
Slendy Slayer said, "Do you think Jar Jar Binks is Plagueis Reborn?" No, I don't. I don't really understand why people think that Jar Jar is a Sith from editing flaws in the movie, or just like.
Well, I mean, we already thought
Watch.
he. Sorry, continue.
Oh, I was just say, and funny, air quotes, things that the CGI people wanted him to do, like roll his eyes or like flap his ears or something. Anyway,
Mm.
what were you gonna say?
Yeah. And we already saw too much of Jar Jar in the prequels. I don't need to see more of his horribleness.
Nah. The only way I would like to see Jar Jar in Rogue One, I know, or any movie coming up, which I hope he won't be, is his death scene.
That's pretty funny. If you guys don't know, Clone Production Studios' least favorite character, as I know, is Jar Jar
It
Binks.
is. What do you guys think of Jar Jar
Is he
Binks?
my least favorite? Huh?
Oh, I was just telling the viewers, what they thought of Jar Jar. Asking what they thought of Jar Jar.
Okay. Right.
What were you saying?
All right. Now I think I'm at the point where I can show the rest of myself tearing apart Galantos. Won't be giving away anything besides terrain and what's left of it. And well, actually, first I will show you guys my new sorting crate thing, which was given to me by Clone Production Studios himself. I have now, instead of sorting studs, I have sorted mainly 2x1 plates because I use those a lot, and I mean a lot, in terrain. Like I used all brown 2x1 plates, and I used all of my 2x1 dark orange plates, and I used about half of my dark brown 2x1 plates. So, as you can probably see, I think, down here in the bottom corner, dark brown 2x1, dark green there, dark red or maroon, I don't know what LEGO calls that, I think it's dark red, dark orange, light gray or light blay, dark blay, light tan, black, white, a large amount of green, brown, dark tan, and then as you get up here, you get into the non-essential 2x1s that I just threw in there. A lot of crappy colors like red, orange, yellow, blue, and I'm not going to say they're crappy, but I wouldn't use them in terrain, obviously. Pink. I have used lavender before, actually quite recently, in Balasar. Right here, some 2x2 plates, just some random ones. I haven't really sorted a whole lot in there. And then right here are a bunch of dark orange 2x2 plates. And then all of my 1x3 plates, still have to sort a bunch of those into there too. And then a lot of my 1x1 plates, which are also very good for detailing. I have a lot of in dark tan and light and regular tan. So yeah.
Very good.
Well, thank you. And I will show you guys up close this Jedi that I've been talking about for a while. Custom Jedi that was featured in this mock. As you can see, he is quite angry. And this is actually the face of Thorin from the Hobbit sets. And I just put this hairpiece on.
That's a good
and he
use.
has a blue lightsaber.
That's a good use of that head.
What? When you guys will see it on Monday, you'll see why he's angry. And this, I absolutely love the scene. It will be very, when I watch the video for myself. So I hope it'll be, that's kind of what I'm trying to do to you guys, is kind of tag to your emotional side when you watch it.
Alrighty. Oh, crap.
What?
Nothing. I'm just talking
Okay.
to myself, thinking out loud.
All right. You keep going.
Oh, I was thinking out loud.
Oh.
Oh, look at it. Look how bad the trench looks now.
You guys. Oh wow. Yeah, I watched it. Video. You said here a lot. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I just noticed it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I do that a lot. But especially when you were talking about the interior, you were like, so here's this part, and there's this here, and this here.
Yeah.
And I'll put it back here, and then I'll show you guys this here. And it was that much.
Yeah, I remember doing that.
It was actually pretty entertaining.
It was like my
Congratulations.
So I didn't want to do it again.
That's true. I would like to say that was a really good mock, so good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see. My likes. Oh, and Clone Production Studios and I seem to liked and what we didn't like when one of us releases a mock or mini mock on YouTube.
Just for some
So,
feedback.
like for
Oh, I was
What?
just saying we do that just for some feedback.
yeah, exactly. And that seemed to be a big help in like knowing. I mean, like what people may or may not like. So for Khalif 5, interior was really nice. The terrain was absolutely amazing. I love terrain. That's one main reason why I like watching other people build mocks, and I like myself building unique terrain like this one. So I really liked, as probably one of my favorite parts, detail-wise, where the tank droid, I'm forgetting what it's called right now,
Corporate Alliance Sanctuary.
and I love that trail
The
that was
Green
kicking up on that. That looks really good.
Oh my god. I do like doing stuff like that. The kind of like ripped up earth, if you like to call it. Because then there, depending on like what the description says of the planet in Wikipedia, then you can determine what colors you can use for like the underside of whatever the primary terrain is, and then you can get some interesting colors. I mean, this one here I didn't do very interesting colors, but like interesting colors as in kind of like dark red, lavender, lime green, which I don't know why anyone would use that.
I mean, you can even get dark red on Earth, depending on the type of soil. But we're talking about Star Wars here, so.
Talking about Earth and strange colors on Earth, have you seen the river in like Australia or something that is 100% pink? The water is pink. Pure pink.
Now, question.
Yeah.
Does that mean the water looks pink because of what the surface looks like and how the sun reflects into it, or is the water itself actually pink?
It's something in the wherever it's at, like whatever it's in. I don't know I was gonna say pool, but it's not a pool. But like whatever it's in the ground underneath it, whatever mineral it is making it pink. Here, I'm gonna see if I can pull up a picture real quick. Show you guys, so I don't sound crazy.
Lake Hillier.
Did you just look it
In
up?
Western Australia. Yeah, it's called Lake Hillier. Nickname is Pink Lake. Western Australia is home to a number of extraordinary pink lakes, so there's more than one.
Here's what it looks like, guys.
It's part of a archipelago. Did you
See if
hear
I
that? It's part of an archipelago.
That is actually really cool. I wish there was a place like this in Star Wars.
That is very true.
I would buy pink stuff just for that reason.
Now, I would do something like that, but this is my amount of pink studs. When I went to the Lego store in Chicago, they had a bunch of those. I did not get any because I don't need pink studs. And honestly, well, never mind. It actually looks solid pink. I was going to say you could technically use translucent pink, but it would be more accurate for it to just be solid.
I would do in Lego, dark pink in Lego, because then it looked more. Because pink just looks so close to white, in my opinion. I mean, obviously it's not. Wait a minute, no, that's just what it looked like on the camera. Never mind. I'm looking at a pink piece right now. I would still use dark pink because I think that looks cooler. But, ooh, I would love to visit that place. Just to take a wonderful gander at all the... See, stuff like that is cool, in my opinion. You know, Mr. Rhodes, potato eater over here, should have taught us about that. I really wonder what he did with those potatoes.
I'm surprised that he didn't really talk about it, though. Like, he just said that he didn't know about it. I thought he was going to eventually say something, but he didn't.
Either by the time we left the classroom, and by the time he went back in, a student took all the potatoes, then he knows what happened.
Do you think he possibly doesn't know?
No, he knows.
He has to.
He knows. There is no way he does not know. It's unfeasible that he does not know. That's fine. I'll do it again later in the year. Next time I'll just buy more. And this time we'll hide him in his room. We'll put him in different spots.
He was already kind of ticked off that day, so he probably got really mad.
Yeah, he doesn't care now. He's either in like a really weird like mood or really mad.
Mm-hmm. He's never like actually happy. He seems happy. It kind of seems like when he tries to act happy or he's in that weird mood, he's high. That's just how I see it. That's how he looks. Like when he's walking around and he has that weird smile on his face. It doesn't seem very realistic. It seems like he's high. And sorry, Rhodes, if you're watching this right now and you're hearing me say this about you, but you deserve it. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. And sorry for all those viewers who have no idea what we're talking about.
That is true.
So, for you guys who are just joining, and you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, snide remarks, any of that, you guys know where to leave them. Off to the side, down below. If you guys just want to dislike the video, you can do that, but I would advise not to. All right. This is actually taking quicker than I thought.
Quicker?
Yeah, quicker.
Wow, yeah, it is. When did you record Koi 5?
A week ago yesterday. I mean tomorrow. We could go tomorrow.
Ashton Blue said, "This is hilarious."
What?
What are you talking about over there?
What do you mean?
Oh, Ashton Blue said, "This is hilarious." I think he's talking about our conversation about Rhodes.
Oh, is that what you guys are talking about?
I think so.
Man, to fully comprehend a fully comprehended conversation, you would just need to spend 25 minutes in the classroom that we're talking about to fully comprehend. Maybe even less. You just need to look at him.
Your potato story.
Man.
Maybe you can tell him, Clone Production Studios, what actually happened. Like, did you explain how we did it?
So, the potato story. Our teacher, well, he's now not our teacher. He wasn't last year. He is probably one of the biggest couch potatoes I have ever known. And so one day, me and Lieutenant Curious were sitting together at lunch, and we're joking around, and we see a potato, and we go, "Oh, that's Rose, who is our teacher." And then he's like, "You should give it to him." So then we gave it to him. After lunch, we just walked into his class in the middle of him having a class, and he literally took the potato, the baked potato, put pipe cleaners in as arms and legs, and then put thumbtacks and push pins as eyes and mouths, and then called it Fred, and he had it sit there for like
eyes and mouth? He had more than one mouth? Oh, you mean
eyes and mouth. And he had it sit there until it was molded. Till like the baked potato, the brown baked potato was completely black. And then he called it bread.
Sure, well, he actually wasn't the one to get rid of it. I'm pretty sure the custodians came in one day and looked at it and thought it was a safety violation. So they probably threw it out. That's my best guess.
Yeah. I don't like I don't like him. I already don't like the guy. Yeah, I know. It is pretty strange. And then every day after that, well, every other day, because we only see him every other day, we give him a potato. And then the other day, I just took in a bag of raw potatoes, a 5-pound bag of raw potatoes. They all had faces on them, and I just dumped it on his desk and walked away. And then Lieutenant Curious over here is like dying of laughter.
Yep.
And I still don't know how he didn't notice me sneak into his class.
Yeah, I know.
It's only 8:23. Wow. I'm going to work on some Lamb Red after this. I still don't know what I'm going to 100% do to it. Oh. This is really you're really gonna like Lamb Red after I tell you this, Lieutenant. Are you ready for that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be putting this guy in the water.
You kidding me?
No, I'm not. Of course,
don't.
Of course, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that.
I'm just being honest. Don't.
Okay, ready for this? Never mind. I thought I could do it. I let you guys down. All right.
So, those of you that are watching right now, I said this at the beginning of the live stream. Since I am slowly, and I mean very slowly, since Clone Production Studio is going to be finishing tearing apart his 48 by 48 base plate before I even take off all the plates of my 32 by 32. If you guys would like me to demonstrate something, like build a rock structure or do a small thing of terrain on this 16 by 16 base plate, if you let me know, and I will build it right here on Livestream.
All right. I really need to get more green plates.
You mean like large or small?
Both.
I'd say for right now, I have enough of 2x1s because that's what I use for like detailing the grassy terrain. But I still think I need more 4x4s. I think those are the best for covering.
I think they are nice for covering.
Mostly for this too, because I got a bunch of, because I had a very small amount of brown plates, so I got a bunch of 4x4s, and that because I knew that I liked 4x4s because I had got a bunch of green 4x4s and saw that I really liked them.
I will probably be ordering a bunch of 8x8 green plates later down the line. Because especially, I'm not going to say the name, but with the next big mock after Rat Attack, I'm going to be needing a lot of green plate coverage. And then I'm also going to need a lot of rock structure pieces. And I mean a lot. All right.
Actually, Bruce said, I think I sprained my wrist and it really hurts to build, but I don't want to stop building. Wow, I don't know how it feels to not be able to build, besides not having the time. But that's definitely not the same thing.
The best thing to do in that situation is to put some icy hot on it, and probably, or capsaicin cream if you have that, and put that on, wait a few minutes, and then you'll be good.
And then, yeah, keep building. Yeah, keep building because building is awesome.
Capsaicin sauce will definitely help. That, oh my god, talk about that thing. If you put too much on, the thing will feel like it's burning right through your skin. It's so hot. If you guys are familiar with the Scoville units for like the spiciness of peppers, capsaicin is 15 billion Scoville units, and capsaicin cream is 0.0015% of the actual 15 billion Scoville units, and it still feels like your arm is going to fall off if you put too much on.
That made no sense to me.
And it probably made no sense to the viewers, but just giving little fun facts out.
Yep. If you guys are watching right now, yes, that's right. I used black studs for the liquid. I'm not going to say what the liquid was on this planet. You can actually, I'm not going to say it, but you can actually go on Wikipedia and search Galantos, and it will tell you the primary terrain and what surface water is made of, which is not water. And it is also not oil, because you guys may think that because it's black, but it is not oil.
All right. Just about finished with this lovely mock. And there was clue 5, everybody. Gone. Now I'm going to start working on my next mini mock. And then probably, actually, I'm going to do something on Rat Attack first. If you guys don't know, I have not touched Rat Attack in the longest time. Ever since I moved, I haven't touched it. So, I'm going to do a little prototyping real quick as I sit down. There we go. Let's see. Actually, it cannot work there. There we go. For some tips, if you guys want to know about building in interiors, you want to make sure that you plan ahead, but also, actually, hold on, I'm going to start over. If you guys want some tips about building interiors, but also exteriors at the same time, you have to keep in mind that you have to keep the exterior, like build the exterior, while also building the interior, if that makes sense. So like adding detail on the outside, but still adding detail on the inside, making sure that both of those don't clash. I don't know if that made any sense, but we're just going to go with it. All right. Let me see our minifig. All right. Go. That will not work. Huh. Do something a little different. As you guys know, I don't like having my my ray shields, blast doors, whatever you want to call it, flush with my exterior, because then it just looks weird. So what I do is I'll add jumper plates, if you guys can see here. Jumper plates, which will offset my blast doors by a half a stud in order for me to get that cool little feature that I do in most of my mini mocks / mocks. So majority of this wall is just going to be flat. This is facing the outside. So like that. And there's a hair. Do you hate it when that happens?
What?
When you're building something and then hair gets in it?
Oh.
All the time. All the time.
So if you guys happen to be watching or have watched the live stream from last week, I dropped all of my whole bin, and I showed you guys earlier in the live stream. I'll show you real quick for a second. I won't go through everything this time, but I have resorted everything here, which is basically mostly 2x1 plates, which are very essential for terrain. And now I just have studs in small Ziploc bags. For easy access. But I probably spent a few hours just sorting the thousands of pieces that were sorted in there. So that was a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm sure it was more than fun. I'm sure it was a bucket of fun. Man, that would suck so bad.
It did. I just launched a piece. You guys probably saw that. Launched it into the wall. Probably made a dent. Nope, we're good. But was probably close to doing that.
All right, I'm going to build this up, and then I'm probably going to stop with this Rat Attack build, and then move on to Lemored. If you guys have any ideas for a futuristic beach type of build, make sure to add in the live chat or comment down below what idea you have. I'm going to clean up real quick, and then I'm going to bring Lemored out on the table here, and then you guys can make suggestions if you have any.
Move this back over his ear. All right. Alrighty. Here is what I have of Lemored. If you guys have any idea, I'm not going to be giving too much info away on what is happening, but it just needs to be somewhat of a sci-fi mixed with a traditional, because there's a dog here, beach. But I do have a few ideas. So we did there. I'm bringing back the classic Arborween. Yeah, the classic Arborween vegetation. For any of those who know what that is.
I do.
Did I ever talk to you guys about how bad the first Arborween was? If I released the first the first time I tried Arborween, if I released it, I would have lost all subscribers.
That's not true.
Oh. Yeah, you say that now. Until you see it. Hopefully we'll never see it again.
So what do you mean by the Arborween terrain?
Let me show you. This is what I mean by the classic Arborween terrain.
Ah, what I did on Serena.
Yeah. Might throw in a little olive green in there. Maybe not. I'll probably add that along the beachfront. Oh. Good. So I'll just do something side. So, I actually, real quick before I continue with the Lemored build, I am going to be making some pirates
if you shall say, some people who have paid Embo to do some dirty work. If I remember correctly, I believe Embo had a drug problem. So if I plug this in, I'm going to turn off my camera real quick. I'm going to search up Lamored. Still going to be here, guys. But, all right. I hope it isn't blocked. I will cry if it is. I might get some Biff out. Or, let's see. All right, so I'm not seeing a major drug problem, but that will not affect what I do. Add this back. Alrighty, did it fix? It did. Cool. I'm going to be making some illegal band of people. So there's 2 so far. I'm going to make 2 more. We're going to be certain species. If I can find the certain species. Oh, I love this guy so much. The classic space alien mosquito thing from Galaxy Squad. I only got, I think, 2 Galaxy Squad sets. If you guys have any idea or any suggestions on what species, Star Wars species, should be in this mini mock, just let me know. I need 2 different species. I already have I can't remember what they're called. A Wigway. I already have a Wigway, and I need 2 more. I will probably use like Biff or something else.
I have a suggestion.
Yeah.
Celestian.
What?
Celestian.
Okay.
Just a suggestion. You don't have to use it.
Oh no, I'm going to. I have my Celestian right here. Tendum. So let me get him out.
Would that work for the whole scene to have Celestian in it?
What?
Would that work to have a Celestian in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, I just need like an illegal group of people.
Okay.
And I probably will also have a Rhodian. Nope, I'm having a Duros. Alright. So now I gotta find some alienish bodies. So here's the. I need to get a headpiece for him. I'm gonna put this in there. And then my Santa Claus Yoda. I'm just kidding. But I might put my, hold on, my Santa Claus Darth Vader in there. I'm also just kidding about that. But am I kidding about my Santa Claus Darth Maul?
Yep.
I don't know. And then I have one more Santa Claus Star Wars minifig. But I don't know if he's in here. Oh, he's missing a head. It was a Santa Claus Jango Fett, but Jango Fett doesn't have a head. Well, because, you know, he lost it in episode 2. Alright. Should I put my Snow R2-D2 in there? My Star Astromech droid? Probably not. What about my Christmas tree Astromech droid?
No.
Okay. I don't know why I have these. I found Jango Fett's head. I need a, like a... like a sci-fi type of... Ooh. Ooh. We're getting somewhere. Ooh. This would be good. You guys are gonna like this. Maybe, I don't know. Alright. So far, our guy here our Duros here. I'm going to change the pants. Hold on. 1 second, guys. Trying to make this interesting. So my Duros here, since he is a bad guy, well, actually he really is. We have him here. Got the Duros head. He's got a stolen AT driver pilot driver torso. But then he also lost an arm in a battle, so now he's got a golden arm. I'll explain that in the video. And he's got the classic drop leg holster gun holster thing. So that's number 2. And now the Celestial, I just need a headpiece for. If you guys have any suggestions what the headpiece could be for the Celestian, you can leave them down in the comment section below. Unless you guys think it should be this monkey headpiece. So like underneath here is the Celestian, but then we put the monkey head on. I'm just kidding. So... what is this guy's name? Lieutenant. You like Lord of the Rings? I mean, I do too. But I can't remember what this guy's name is. So he's I think it starts with an E.
Oh,
He's the king, or like the high elf of Rivendell.
yeah, it is Rivendell.
I've never seen him in the movie. He's also in The Hobbit.
Okay, I have Gandalf.
Ooh. No.
That's something.
Corporation Studios.
Yeah. What?
It's did you not hear me?
No, I didn't.
It's Elrond.
Elrond.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew it started with an E.
What?
I knew it started with an E
Yeah.
already.
The actual king of the elves is Thranduil or something like that.
Yeah.
Who has like black hair and he looks weird.
Yep, that's right.
But Elrond is king of Rivendell or leader of Rivendell.
And here's this weird chick that would like Gandalf falls in love with. We say
Not gonna look that up.
Look at this cape. So it's classic white at the bottom, okay? And then you push it down and it has sparkles on it. And it's not your classic cape materials that new cape material Lego came out with. Maybe that might be used in a future mini-mock. Or possibly in Felucia mini-mock series. That's going to be coming back. I know I keep saying that, but I'm actually being legit this time. It is going to be coming back. When? I don't know. But I'm trying to think of a really good storyline. Like, I'm going to have it planned out and then I'm going to hit you guys. If I can get this gel. This. Man, I love how you say gel in Spanish. Gel. So hard. Such a hard word.
It's not. It isn't gel.
Yeah, it is.
That's not how you say. No, I know that for a fact because we were actually making fun of it. You're cursing when you say it because G is an H in Spanish.
Oh, see, Grant said gel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mrs. Lucas, who is a little more intelligent than Mrs. Grant, I would say, said it's hell. Seriously. Grant, do you think she's all that?
You broke up there.
Okay. Sorry, I was just saying, do you think Grant is all that smart?
I think when it comes to Spanish, yeah, because she like lived in Costa Rica for
6 years.
yeah. So she's more familiar with the modern one because what we're learning is like the very traditional.
I know. Why do we have to learn the traditional stuff? Most of what people want to do with it is like interact with Spanish people for whatever they're doing in their career, not going back in time to the 1800s when the Spanish conquistadors were venturing up into the into the Americas, the North Americas.
How they're teaching Spanish to us is like people teaching like the language, like the English, but like with ye, like the ye, like the very old, like Shakespeare stuff.
Mm.
Like that's how they're teaching us Spanish, is like that old, very old stuff, which is really dumb. All right, I got to get back to work on this Celestian. I would leave his face plain, but on the back he's got another head, so I got to cover that up with something. I'll cover it up with this clown hat, rolling into town like this. It's so hard to find something that will work for this occasion. I'm thinking just having his original, or woohoo! What do you guys think of that? So here we have the Celestian, and then underneath over the Celestian is a Mandalorian helmet. It's been all decked out in white. I might keep that. He will be the leader. He will lead them all. Now, yeah, I got that out of the way. Gonna get their weapons. See, I like doing mini mocks that don't involve clones sometimes. I think it's cool to do something different. What do you think?
I totally agree with that. In fact, after I build the next Sereno, which will be, and I will actually say what it's going to be. It's going to be the headquarters of the terrorists. I will do a non-Star Wars mini mock. Not sure what that's going to be. But I plan on not spending any money on like minifigures for it. So we'll see. If you guys have any suggestions for a mini mock without, well, a non-Star Wars mini mock, be sure to let me know.
Yeah, every now and then I like doing non-Star Wars. I mean, I've been doing that a lot recently. I'm trying to go back to the classic Star Wars grind.
Mm-hmm.
But Vietnam War is coming. What?
What were you saying?
Oh, I thought you said something.
No.
Oh, okay. So, what I gotta do now is add some rocks, a little bit more rock structure. Not real much, just this, not real much. Wow. Just gotta add a little bit to this corner here. Want it to look semi-decent. Ooh. Ooh. Let me see this again. Okay. So, remember what I did with Kate and Amodia? Remember what I did with Kate and Amodia?
I had a little bit taller rock structure
Yeah.
than usual.
Yeah.
Thinking about doing that again.
I see.
Not a real high one. Just one tall enough. Not tall enough. Wow. Just one. That will be okay. In height. I'll actually have to come to a point.
Oh man. I mean, these streams are really fun, but I did not like tearing apart that mini mock. It really hurt. I wanted to keep it there for a while, but I need to get going on something else since it's the weekend, and I never have time during the week to do anything.
Which sucks.
Yep. Which is why when Thanksgiving break comes around,
Which is next week.
I want to pick up the non-Star Wars mini mock. Hopefully, I have built it by then. Maybe not. I want to get going on a large mock.
Is it the one I think you're talking about?
Yes, and I'll announce the planet soon on one of my videos. Maybe Serena. But yeah, the one you're thinking of.
All right.
Similar to Fallujah, but not the same.
Yeah.
It will be really difficult, but if it turns out good, it'll be awesome. I think I'll need to order some pieces for it too. Just a few.
I see. Alrighty. This rock structure here is almost complete. Taking it to a point now. There. Oh, this is bringing back some memories.
What?
This mini mock. I mean, it's bringing me back memories of wonderful. What is it? Kid pneumonia. That's it. All right. That there is done for now.
Lantos is now torn apart. Now time for Serrano 2, Season 2, Episode 12. I'll be starting off with, once again, layering. Probably the most boring part of it all, because it looks crappy until you put some plates on top to cover up all the ugly colors. Am I correct?
You are. Oh my
This
God.
will only be... Sorry, what?
Oh no, I almost broke something. You're good.
Okay. This will only be 1 brick high in elevation all the way around. Maybe 2 bricks high in the center. And once again, I will not be using any 4x4 green plates. So it won't be the regular Serrano terrain that you're used to. It'll be like the last episode, for the exterior at least.
Woohoo.
Bringing back some memories with Cato Nemoidia and your new one.
No, just the idea I had.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I will be doing that with this one. And all I'm going to say is Antar 4. That was a while ago. That was a really good mini mock for being my 11th.
Do I have? I mean, I know I have one. I gotta find it. I'll probably just keep doing this. It's much easier. All right, it can get really loud here just for a second. All right, we good. I hate when you have to find the smallest pieces. Especially when they're tiles. All right. And of course. I don't have that piece in this stash here. I gotta go scavenging for it. Oh my god.
Studios.
Yeah.
Will you be finishing Lamrad tonight?
Yes, I will.
Alrighty.
And it will be uploaded for Tuesday, possibly. Most likely. If I can stop dropping all these pieces, then yeah. Otherwise, I'd be cleaning them up until Thursday. Alrighty. There we go. I'll just do that. How's that look for you guys? Ooh. Ooh. I'm liking this. It's looking nice. Now, if I can stop breaking stuff, time to add the wonderful beautiful terrain. Every now and alrighty. I do find these 1x1 dark green tiles quite useful for terrain such as this. This is definitely not my best mini mock. But it'll be
Definitely not.
Yeah, it's not.
Why not? Why not?
It's not as good as. I mean, it's gonna be high on the list, but it's not as good as my other ones.
I don't know. I'm worried about this one because it's not going to be easy, and if the feature doesn't look good, it's not looking very good. So, because it's going to take up a lot of space, so I'm kind of worried about it.
All right. Once you break your streak of being like, for a while, we've been, I mean, at least I have, like our best mini mocks have come out in like the past few weeks, and then you just have that one that messes that streak up.
Yeah.
I mean, this one isn't terrible, but it's not.
Huh?
This one isn't terrible, but it's not like Fallujah or Forum worthy to Bryn.
Mm-hmm.
I might place it below to Bryn or something. No. I don't know. I'll figure it out later.
I think all of my mini mocks, not including Sereno, since 30, which would be Ostor, have been very high up on the list. So Ostor I know is pretty high, very high up there. And I kept topping the previous one by the new one multiple times. I still am doing it because, wait, did I say Verd and Kyle is better than Battlestar?
I have no
I think
idea.
they're pretty good. But Galantos is, I believe, better than Battlestar. Opposite. And I would like to say Galantos is also better than Seleno 211. There are a few things in 211 that I didn't like, but I really enjoyed the overgrowth. That was probably my favorite part of it.
All right.
I'm getting kind of old, like getting a little tired of the like. I do like the. I did a sword chasm in Galantos, but I'm talking about like with rocks that's really skinny. I've done that a lot. I don't know why.
Ravines.
Yeah, like I can think Verdun Ka, Sarka, a few of the most recent Serenos. This one will not have rocks nor water. We'll have a little bit
This
of
one has rocks and water.
I would say Galantos has, and it does, and water, but it's not water. So I cannot say that. Liquid, I could say that though.
I think this beach that I've done on here is the best beach that I've done.
Mm.
I mean, it's not a super good beach, but it's still the best I've done.
Sorry, what? I didn't see that you were talking because it was lagging.
Oh no, I'm talking to myself. You go.
I don't think I really made very many beaches. I'm thinking of Kariba, which was awful. Lomabu 3, which was not very good. And I think there were a couple, maybe one or two others that had beaches in it. But Kali 4 was really good. And how it went around that rock structure. That looked really
That
nice.
was pretty good.
Why, thank you. Alrighty. Time to get out the gray plates again. Dark blade, to be exact. Because I don't want to be using Lego's dark gray, regular dark gray. I don't even think I have that much, if any. Do you have any dark gray?
Dark gray what?
Like regular dark gray. Not dark blade, but dark gray.
No.
Okay.
I have original light gray, not light bluish gray, it's just light gray.
You want to have a lot of that is like original
What?
brown. I have a lot
Oh.
of original brown, like old brown. Yeah. Ugh. It doesn't look that much different from reddish brown, but when you notice it, it's like, God, reddish brown looks so much better. Would you agree?
It does. I'm trying to capture all these like cool angles. Ooh. I gotta like tilt my phone upside down to get like in the right angle. Do you do that when you take pictures?
Oh yeah, do weird angles. Yeah.
And then the camera's in the weird spot, so you gotta like flip it and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I'm so tired right now.
I am too.
I didn't get that much sleep last night. I went to bed at like 1:15. I jumped in bed at 10:30. It was almost 3 hours where I was trying to fall asleep. I don't know why. I was watching TV for a while. It's not like I had an energy drink or anything, like when I've been over at your house. Do you remember when I got sick the first time?
Oh my god, yeah, with the green thunder.
Mm-hmm. Do you still have that?
No,
Did you finish it?
no,
You just left it there in your dad's kitchen.
yeah. All right, I'm trying to find a good filter, and I'm gonna label it hashtag no filter. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna think of a very kind of odd topic for this. What is so if you have a kingpin, then what are the people called? Henchmen, that's it.
Hey, we got a comment. It's been a while. Ashton Blue, hey, what's up?
What's up?
What's your favorite Star Wars Lego set?
Favorites? The 2013 Republic attack gunship. Or the 2014 Lambda class shuttle, which I just put, like, I took it apart and then I put it back together. Because I moved.
I don't know if this is my favorite one, but I just thought of it. One second. I don't want to guess it wrong. Oh, the Umbaran MHC. It's probably one of my favorite vehicles. Also one of my favorite sets. But there are a bunch of others that I like a lot. Like, definitely the Republic gunship. Definitely the ATT, yeah. Definitely some of the Jedi starfighters. Definitely some of the big ships like the Star Destroyer and yeah, some of those big ships. But I wouldn't say I just have an exact favorite. What about you, Come Production Studios?
Obviously either the Lambda class shuttle, the droid, not the droid, Republic Attack Gunship, the ATTE, or I know I have a lot of ores. Actually, no, yeah, that's or the ATAP, ATDP, alternate ATAP. That's it. From 2014, when they did the Kashyyyk line, which I believe is 2014. There we go. Just posted a picture on what we call Instagram. It says that the hashtag NovaLUG has 76 million posts, but when you go look at it, there's only 5. And
Why?
4 from us.
Oh, yeah.
But there's 5. And 1 belongs to this pile of books. And you look at the hashtag, it's in French, and you go down and you look at the hashtags, NovaLUG. So, famous around the world.
Yep.
I really do like this mini mock. But what I am going to do right now is I'm going to, switch this camera around. And I'm going to start working on some... What is it? What? I am drawing so many blanks. Red Attack, that's what it's called. All right. Let me clean up real quick. I'm gonna work on the hanger. Make it stable enough to support a second floor. So. Move that thing. Alright. So, when I got off the live stream last week, I watched The Walking Dead. What is up with that dude and the lion? Or tiger, I mean.
Say that again?
What is up with the dude with the lion? Tiger. God damn.
I don't even know.
Manuel, whatever his name is.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
I don't really like it, but it wasn't that good of an episode. I mean, I honestly, I'm a bigger fan of the earlier seasons when there was so much going on and then some of the most recent ones, not including the first episode of season 7, that was very intense. And the most recent one, when Negan, have you seen it? When Negan goes back to Alexandria with his big group.
Wow.
What
I
just
moved-
happened?
I moved my camera, my computer, my laptop, and then it falls, and then it just shuts off.
Oh, your computer shut off?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did that to me last time. It's gotta be something with being the host.
It's because I know why it shuts off all the time. It's because it's gonna get very like networky and all of that. So Google Chrome takes up so much RAM that is insane. And the more you're on Google Chrome, the more the RAM heats up, overheats, gets overused, and then the RAM can't handle anymore, and then the RAM just like reboots. And then that causes the computer to shut off. Because without RAM, you can't run a computer. That's why.
I see.
It's
we have a couple more comments. Ashton Blue said, "I've been here the whole time." I did not know that.
That's awesome.
Sweet. Thanks for staying with us. It's greatly appreciated. He also said, "What's your least favorite Star Wars set?"
Least favorite Star Wars set. I don't know. That we own or that like ever. Huh. That's a hard question. I don't know what. Huh. I would have to say. Actually, I don't know. This is really hard. Because I don't know. There's a lot of Star Wars sets that I own that I like. But obviously there's some that like I don't like that I've taken apart and like parted. What is your least favorite, Lieutenant?
I don't know either. It's a hard question.
What is your guys' least favorite? And for those who are just joining for the last half hour of this stream, if you guys have any questions, you know where to leave them down in the comment section or in the live chat, depending on when you are watching this. I didn't realize how much, wow. I didn't realize how much I talk with my hands until I just did that and watched myself in the thing. So what I am doing right now, as I think about that question, I am adding my lovely 2x2 tiles to this aggressive rat attack before I throw the bracing. Back to least favorite LEGO sets.
Star Wars.
Yeah, least favorite Star Wars LEGO sets. I'm trying to think of ones that I've parted. It would have to be, well, one that pops in my mind, but it's not my least favorite, but it's down there, is the 2006 or 2006 to 2010, it's in that time period, Imperial Battle Pack. It had like three Stormtroopers and one Shadow Trooper. And it was like this drop pod thing. I didn't like it. Or...
I know one.
What?
I mean, it includes one of my least favorite minifigures, so that's definitely a part of it. But the Horn Company Battle Pack or Bomb Squad, whatever it's called, Speeder Battle Pack, we both do not like Bomb Squad troopers at all. And that is a strong opinion at all. Would you agree, Going Production Studios?
Definitely. They're pointless. Because you have to just, like, if you look at, like, real life platoon and, like, real life military platoons, they obviously have a bomb squad, but they're, like, always on call. They're always out when there's people out, when they're doing patrols. The bomb squad, they just sit around in the barracks until they get called, and then they have to fly, like, all the way there. So by the time they get there, the bomb's been, like, would have exploded, like, 8 times.
Yeah, and my question is, if they're bomb squad and they have to be very secretive to taking the bombs, like, getting, like, I don't even know. What is it called?
Stealth?
Well, that and turning the bomb off. I don't know what that's called.
Defusing?
Defusing, deactivating the bomb. They don't want to be wearing bright orange armor. Do they?
True.
That's another thing. And those of you out there that think this, which is not true, Bomb Squad are not a part of the 212th.
It's their own battalion.
They shouldn't even be their own battalion, though.
No. A bomb squad should be, if you have a platoon out, like, on patrol, let's say there's a group of 15 clones and one captain, so 16, there should be at least one designated person in there for defusing. Because if you look at a real-life platoon, like real-life military platoon, they have, like, 20 people, and then each one in there has designated jobs, like medic, combat engineer, the demolitions man, which blows down doors and, like, breaches stuff, and then you got the infantry, which is like majority of them, and the captain, which has his own job, and then, like, the bomb expert, which could also, like, help defuse the bombs. Like, if you know what I'm saying. But once I add this piece, which, of course, once I add this, the inside of Rat Attack would be 100% tiled, which is actually really exciting. But the problem is I gotta rip. Where's my brick separator? Actually, I'm kind of curious to not know how to use.
That's actually not true anymore. If you guys have been watching, I do in fact know how to use a brick separator. I use them a lot for, especially for small detailing pieces, which you guys probably know I use a lot of, especially in the mini mock I was tearing apart tonight. Galantos off a lot, and I mean a lot as in all 2x1 brown with some dark blay and some dark brown and some dark orange. A lot of dark colors. And it actually works. The dark colors were in a dark mini mock. Ooh. But seriously, it will be very sad. And no, I will say this: Lieutenant Curious was in the mini mock. He does not die, so you can relieve yourselves of that pain. I would not do that.
Don't do that yet.
No. Plus, when this scene takes place, when Lieutenant Curious did this, he was not going to die at that time. So, and you'll know what I mean when the video comes out and what it's called. All right.
All right. There's so much dark gray. I mean, there's so much light gray in this mini mock. I mean, oh my god, I can't speak. There is so much light gray in the inside of Reditech. And this light here is like, oh, that makes it dark. Oh. I wish I could cover that up, but then that would make it dark. So then, like, that's hot.
I didn't see Ashton Blue's comment. What's your favorite TV show?
Oh, okay. You go first.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have a favorite comedy TV show, and I have a favorite action drama TV show. The comedy one is The Office, and the drama action one is The Walking Dead. And there's also another show that I like that I watched with my mom recently that is called Bloodline, which is kind of like a drama with a really cool amount of action in it. And it's a very, very unique show. And it's actually a Netflix original, so you can watch it on Netflix easily. Now you can go.
All right, so I actually have 3, and I would put it in this order. So first is Breaking Bad. It's amazing. If you haven't checked it out, well, I said in my last one that it's very not kid-friendly. But if you want to watch it, go ahead. It's really great. Second would be The Walking Dead. I'm sure everyone else has been saying that. I think I started watching it when the 3rd season was on, and I had to catch up. And my mom didn't allow me to watch it at the time, so I had to watch it secretly. And then, oh crap. My 3rd favorite TV show would have to be Scorpion. I've watched that ever since the first episode, first season. It's very, very good. It's somewhat action-packed, but it's also got some bad acting, but it's pretty good.
Some bad acting.
I mean, they do some cheesy things, like Star Wars. If you watch Star Wars, you'll pick up on some cheesy things that they'll say, and yeah, like, oh no, we better go save them, and it'd be like a cut to a commercial. So, like, that's what I mean. But Breaking Bad, definitely. And like I said, not kid friendly, so beware. All right. There's going to be so much dark gray. I mean, I keep saying dark gray. Light gray. In this mock, it's going to be like hurting line.
There's a lot of dark gray, not like gray, dark gray, in this mini mock, as you guys can see. There would be a pathway, just like the last episode, since they're in the same area in the abandoned city. There's this dark tan pathway that I'll have some more detailing on. And then, of course, the overgrowth on the cement. I'll be doing that same thing. And over in this corner, where it's all dark gray, will be the headquarters. The main building of the headquarters, may I say.
All right, so the pillars here on Rat Attack that's going to help hold up the roof are going to be slightly inspired by Chris Productions to Bryn base pillars. Not going to be as big because this isn't as big as his, but they are going to be utilizing the 1x6 by 5 slopes upside down. So I got to design that to work. All right, we have 15 more minutes. So if there is any of you who are joining for the last few minutes of the stream, welcome. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, snide remarks, suggestions, any of that, comment them down below or off to the side, wherever it is. I don't even know anymore. We'd be glad to answer them. And for those who have sticked along for 5 minutes or the entire time, we appreciate that so much, and I would like to thank you because it does mean a lot.
It does mean a lot, so thank you guys as well.
All right. I can't get to the... Oh, there we go. It is live now. How are you guys? Ashton Blue asked. We are doing good. How are you? Lieutenant?
What?
Ashton Blue asked, how are you?
Oh, I am fine. Like Clint Production Studio said, how are you? And I hope you feel better since you said you sprained your wrist, or you think you sprained your wrist, so hope you feel better soon.
All right, so I'm gonna flip you guys back around. Hopefully, my computer doesn't like do what it did last time. So here we go. Please.
Ow. I just knocked my funny bone into the wall. Ow.
My computer is on fire. Like, it is steaming. It's gonna melt some Legos. It's so hot. All right.
Is it really on fire right now?
Oh yeah, definitely. No, but it is super, super hot. All right. About to look at everyone who liked my picture.
So Ashton Blue said, "I love The Office." Yes, I love it. I would say my personality is very much like Michael's, not in the sense of like all of his craziness, but more of his seriousness. If you see him like that, like when he actually cares about stuff instead of just being an idiot like Dwight. But yeah, I of course I like the comedy in that show, but I like when it's more a little more the personal side of all the characters. I think it's pretty cool.
How would you?
All right.
What character would you say I am?
You would be, well, you're not gay, so I wouldn't say you're Oscar, but you're like him. Not in the gay way though, in the like smart. Well, he likes he likes to have very cybermarky kind of comments.
Yeah, that
Like there's an episode. Ashton said, "I'm 100% Michael." Yep. I would say the episode where Michael left emotional for me than when he came back at the end, and actually like the last episode when Jim and Pam moved up and all that. Ashton Blue, I would like to ask you a question. What was your favorite season, now that we are on the topic of The Office? Mine would have to be 5, right in the center. My favorite episode, to go in more depth, is season 5, episode 14. When the fire drill happens with Dwight's fake fire drill that freaks out everyone, and Michael starts throwing not the copier, but a laminator thing out the window, and he starts throwing chairs, and then people are like throwing the copier into the door, and Oscar climbs into the ceiling. That's who I was saying you would be. He climbs through he opens the tiles up on the ceiling, climbs up there, and then Angela throws her cat up there. It falls through the ceiling. The cat falls through the ceiling, and then Stanley, which is the big black guy, has a heart attack.
Isn't this just
It's
all
such a good episode? Yeah, it's awesome. All right, this mini mop looks very boring right now. The color, just look at the color in this right now. Some dark tan, couple spots of light gray, and
it's
all the rest.
That is like
dark
almost a rainbow.
Now, Atlantos was it wasn't colorful, but like I said, like I keep saying, the color scheme.
Remember what happened last time I picked it up like this by the wing? I shall be right back.
By the way, guys, he dropped the Lambda shuttle onto the landing pad when he was trying to move it while he was recording. Am I correct?
Oh, you are. I almost had a heart attack when that happened. Here.
Seriously?
Yeah, we have 10 minutes left. I'll pull it up for you guys. For you special viewers who are watching right now, I'll pull it up for you. So I was so happy I finally got this. So I was able to record, what is it? My landing pad on Ithor mini mock, jeez. And so happy. I picked it up by the top of the wing here, and what happened is it came off like this. So then this came crashing down right on the landing pad in the middle of recording. Here, I'll see if I can pull it up real quick. Hold on.
One corner right.
Okay. All right, here it is. Oh, now it's loading.
It's basically just some Greeble.
Hold on. Sounds so weird listening to yourself.
And is that Imperial insignia?
Hold on, I almost have it up. All right, here we go.
Real quick, I'll put the shuttle on it. Let you guys look. I shall be right back. My
my god, I had a heart attack.
Oh my god.
I almost died.
Oh, got another comment. Ashton Blue said, I can't pick a favorite season, but my favorite episode was the final episode. Yeah, that was really, really good. Last episode. Yeah, because Michael came back and they were having the wedding at Dwight's farm. Yeah, it was really good.
I've never seen an episode of The Office.
Not a single episode. What I have influenced some of my friends to start watching it, like Alex, and of course they go.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It's hard for them to get through the first season because the first season isn't that good, especially the first few episodes. But once you get into season 2, it gets a lot better. Season 3 is even better than that. 5 is absolutely amazing. 6 is still really good. 7 is really good. And then Michael at the end of season 7. 8 is not as good because Michael leaves, but then 9 is a good closer. All right, still looking bland. Now, what do I do with this terrain? You guys can probably tell me. Oh yes, I can add overgrowth. And you would be correct. How I love doing this overgrowth. It was so fun to do. It just looks so nice. This bland, and I mean bland, dark tan, ugh. Green, olive green, stem grass, weeds, vines, olive green leaves. Oh, looks really nice. Alrighty, let's get started. Add some green, regular, small patches of just regular green grass. This plates first. What would you do without stem grass pieces?
Use bamboo.
What would you do without bamboo?
Use the weeds.
What would you do without any vegetation?
Make vegetation.
Out of what?
Out of green, probably with a 1x1 cylindrical pieces, and then I'll probably use some like plates or something. I'll try to get something nice. But I don't know if I could do the same. It wouldn't look good.
No.
Like, if we go, close up my LCVP here. LVCP, I mean. Wait, no, I was right the first time. Oh, okay. This would not have looked the same without... There's so many colors. This would have not have looked the same without the vegetation. It looks so bland, but then when the vegetation is added, it brings it to life. I'll leave that out for you guys to take a few ganders at. Oh, and this shape here that I have for the Mark V. Yeah, nope. I'm going to take that apart. I'm going to do it again. So we're bringing the what is it called? The live stream to an end. Oh, please don't work. Please don't do what I think you're going to do. Okay. Last time I did that, the whole computer shut off. All right. The live stream is now coming to an end. For those who have watched for 2 seconds, or those who watched the entire thing, I would like to thank you, and I know I've said this before. It does mean a lot, and I hope to see you guys next time. I really do like talking to you guys. I feel like this is the greatest, not greatest, the best way to connect with the subscribers. Bennett, you have any thoughts?
You stole my words. I would say the same exact thing. It means so much to both of us. Watch us building, and you take time out of your day to watch our mock videos. It means so much to us for all of your support. And yes, we say this a lot, but we're not even kidding.
It is quite nice. Oh my god, I just broke Rat Attack. Oh my god.
All right. Last time, I took the fall by screwing up my sorting bin. This time, Clone Production Studios broke Rat Attack.
Oh my god. Oh. This is like the point of no return. I don't know if I can fix this. And my
So guys, if you guys are watching right now, you are in for a treat for the last few minutes.
oh my god. Oh my god. I would flip the computer around so you guys can see, but not. You guys would be. Oh my god. It looks so nice. Everything was so tiled, and now it just looks trash. All right. Okay. I think I got this. I think I fixed it. Let me add the weight to it.
What was your first Lego set you can remember by Ashton Blue?
Oh, I know mine. Mine was the 2006 Mission to Mars, the biggest Mission to Mars set. That was my first ever Lego set.
Mine was the Republic Attack Shuttle, not gunship, shuttle. And in my most popular video, Lego Star Wars Custom Vehicles, my prime video, included this because I took off the front of the ship and customized it into its wonderful condition, which is not very good. So there we go.
All right, so that was the 4th or 5th NovaLUG building stream. Like I said, make sure, I don't know where I was going to go with there. Make sure to join us next week and same time, but this time it will be on Lieutenant Curious's channel. Like I said, same exact time, 7:30 to 10 p.m. Eastern time for you foreigners who are watching. Anywhere other than the United States, that is New York time, so you can just quickly Google New York time. So 7:30 to 10 p.m. for us. And yeah, that was mostly just blabbering. So I'll let you guys go. I want you to have yourselves a very nice day, night, evening, whatever it is. And this is Clone Production Studios signing off.
Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.
Peace out, everybody.